My girls are doing good. It's really hot out today. I was tempted to carry them outside in the big kennel, but then it's catching them and carrying them all back over here around the chicken fence and all that stuff. And I can put this one out in the yard, but I'm poopered out, and this is hard for me to get in and out by myself, especially when it's not folded up. But I started the insulation. Hey, it's not the house. This is a shed. I've always said it don't have to be pretty. It just needs to be functional. I am not going to insulate the ceiling. I need the draft and everything up there. So I'm just going to, put some plywood up there and down the walls, whatever. And then kind of go from there. But I got another bag of this stuff. I didn't realize that was one bag. So it almost finished that base. And I did buy enough boards to hang my chicken wire and stuff on across here. I do not have the boards to make the door yet. I don't need it sturdy. I don't need those big thick boards, expensive boards, in here. Just to staple chicken wire on, as long as the door works good. I probably will get 2 pieces of wood on each side of the door for a better support. But I'm not putting that big thick wood all over everything. This is like, until I can get something else done with this, it'll work. I just need it to work for a while. And I do have the linoleum. I got to measure it out to see if I have enough left from the chicken coop. I should just about have enough. If I have to piece it in there, then I will. Because I don't, I'm not too concerned about the shed here. And later on, because I'm not going to buy another whole thing of linoleum just to get this much of a piece. But I think I'm getting there. Huh, girls? So I'm going to take a break. I got a lot to get cleaned up. I did have them on both these, but I moved them out. I got to get this set up and maybe, well, they're getting along now. Every now and then they'll fuss and fight, but they're doing good. Oh, girls, I need to get them out. So if I could scoot this out the door, I may just leave this outside and then just put them out there and right in front of the shed there. Yeah, you need some grass. Let me take a break and see how much energy I can get up. Okay? One thing else I noticed, I'm going to buy me a bag, about 50 of them hooks, and I am putting them everywhere up here on the ceiling. Because every time I move something, I got to move. The only 2 hooks I got in here, I got to keep moving them. So that's something I'm just going to put hooks everywhere up there. That's all there is to it. That way I don't have to move no hooks no more. Huh, girls? Okay, let me go take my break. And I will be back out here to check on you and maybe get some more work done. Okay, I was able to slide this out without folding it. So I got them out on grass. This was a nice plush piece of grass still left here where I had planted seed on a dirt spot. So that's good grass there. Nice and green. The rest of it's kind of brown, kind of hard to find a spot. But that whole thing's green. There's a reason I planted extra seed there. It is nice out today. I got a little shade cloth there so I don't get burned up by the sun too much. It took me a few trips. I was able to do like 2 at a time. And then my last trip I was able to grab the last 3 at once. But it's just, getting in there and cornering them. Okay, you girls look good. I'm going to go get some house chores done. I'll leave you out here for a while. It's not even noon. You got all day. Okay, the girls have been out on grass all day. It's early evening, so I went ahead and put them back in their kennel in the shed here. Hey, quit picking on each other. I gave him some chick grit down there. Y'all had enough grass to eat. You ate grass all day long. I'm not gonna go out and pick any right now. No, I'm not. Okay. I'm gonna go sit down and relax for the evening. I'm tired. Yeah, it's the next day. Everybody's doing good. Goodness. Goodness. I have to get him a sand bath in there. Oh, a dirt bath. Oh, bad mommy. Think of something. But anyways, I got started. That strip's going to be replaced. I was just tacked it up there to give me an idea of how to hide imperfections in the corners. So I still have that much insulation to put in, which I got another bag of this in the garage. I'll have extra left over, which eventually I may take whatever I've got left over and go this way. So that's the thin plywood. That's what I could afford. And I did have to patchwork it up there, but hey, I'm a functional builder, not a professional builder. And I just started building. At my age, I will figure it out. But anyways, my intentions are, you know, once I get that part done, which is going to take me a little while, you know, then I will make sure everything's, I'm going to take some kind of strip wood and put in the corners, and then also across there where the cracks are, just to kind of make it look a little nicer. And then I will paint it, and they do have paint that's, you know, harmless for your animals. I just gotta look around and see what I want. So I'm going to finish the main pieces this away, and I had the guy at Home Depot cut him in half for me so I could fit him in my car. That's why they're cut that way. And then I'm going to do the top part pieces last. Since I'm going to have to, and then when I get to this, you know, I will figure it out. I will figure it out. If I got to patchwork it around here, I don't care. I can always build a frame around it on top of it, and you'll never notice it. And then I have my linoleum to get down. And then I got some wood here to build my door, my screen door, like I did in the chicken run kennel. And I'm going to do my door first after I get this part done, so that I can build out from it, so that I don't have to worry about the size of my door, because I always cut the wood strips going from the door to over there, and it's the cheaper wood, and I'm going to use the same thing just to staple the chicken wire and chicken cloth on. Those big boards are expensive. Now, I'm not going to get that big a board, but I will get some bigger boards just for the sides of the door to give more support, opening and closing the door. And I did learn a little something on making the other one, which was my first one. It doesn't open all the way. That was my fault. But, you know, sometimes you got to try stuff to learn. So that'll be a while before I get this part. And then this is courses, and then this brooder will go over here. So the brooder is going to be for my chicks, and then this kennel here is going to be for to grow them out before I sell them. This shed is going to basically be the winter shed, or the excess shed if I have excess chickens or whatever to sell. The summertime, I can get quite a few of them in the kennel, walk-in kennel in the chicken yard. And like I said, I do have the kennel that I just built inside the chicken run I can use also if I don't have any in there. So I'm trying to get different places for seasonal rotations. And then we'll have to see. I will keep the kennel, this other kennel. I've got that one out in the yard, but it's, when you stand out in the wind, it's cold. So that's where I put them. So I'm going to go get them a dirt bath. Make them a dirt bath in a little tub thing I've got. that I use. But anyways, that's where I'm going to stop today because I still have to clean out the chicken run, the chicken coop. I lock the Morans out of their kennel in there so they start sleeping in the coop at night. I may have to persuade them. We'll have to see. But these all these ones are going to be sold. I may keep that white and black one. That's one that Murray McMurray Hatchery swapped on me. I think there's 3 they swapped on me, so I don't have as many Americanas as I ordered, which is a shame because that's what I wanted the most. But we'll see. And of course, I got the Barred Rocks, the Whiting True Greens, and that was the freebie. I don't know. I was thinking that's a leghorn, but it could be a different breed. She's got gray legs. I have to look that one up. Sometimes the white ones are hard to tell. So I'm going to go there. I'm going to take my break. And then each payday, as I can afford it, I'll just get some more. So that's expensive. Even that thin stuff's expensive. I mean, jeez. I don't know how anybody could afford building nowadays. Luckily, this don't have to be perfect, but this is saving me a lot of money so no one else has to do it, which can't get no one to work nowadays anyways. So I'm going to just keep going with this. Hopefully within the next few weeks I'll have it. If I can get this part done, it ain't nothing to put boards up and staple some chicken wire on it and make a door. So that part is going to be the easy part. But I'm going to end here, and I may end up having to bring my toddlers inside the house, since I only have 2 of them. I bring them out here in the brooder, so I have all my young ones out here in one place. And then I can get the brooder inside the house cleaned out. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to leave you girls go for now. I got to go clean up after the big girls. Okay, I have the Morans locked out of their chicken run kennel. So I can start learning to go inside the coop at night instead of in here, because I'm going to need this space for the other girls in the shed soon, just so that it's empty. It depends on the weather also for out here. I did pull down the plastic because I don't know if you can hear the plastic. It's pretty windy out. It's nice until the wind blows, and it's kind of a cold wind. So I brought their waterer out. It's out in the yard there, and then their feed that's left over, I just bring it and set it down, and these girls seem to like their feed instead of their adult feed. I don't know what's up with that, huh? And that winter's coming. I've got to get the sand bath together. As you see, they are making their own holes. However, in the wintertime, once it starts, it gets really rainy, and it stays wet. It's like that whole half there is all wet. It's been staying pretty dry on this part, but it's not been raining a lot either. So I think what I'm going to do is build like a sandbox. Just get me some pieces of wood. Now if I pour just the sand in it, for some reason they won't take a dirt bath because it's not dirt. So I have to mix dirt in with the sand in order for them. Even when I dumped it there, they just stepped over it. They looked at it. They walked over it, whatever. They would not take a sand bath in that when it's dry until I scraped out some of the dirt and put it in with it. So I'm going to have to find me some dirt somewhere in the yard so I don't have to dig this place up. But I might be able to scrape enough off here and there to get them a sand bath going. I got to think about that. I got so much stuff going on right now. But you know what? Work hard this year. Next year I have a lot less to do. What is that sound? That's Frank outside. He does that sound every now and then. Pumpkin, what are you doing on there? So I got their dishes washed up. And I need to carry my extra lumber over to the shed. Since I'm building over there right now, I need those pieces. Huh. And then I did get the pooper scooping done in here. And then I put some DE on top of all the straw because every now and then they like to dig around, don't you, Pumpkin? And I need to collect eggs. Okay, I didn't bring a treat with me this time. You're going to have to go out here in the yard and get some. So the rest of them are out here. Where's the Morans? Well, I've got a couple inside the kennel now. Now they'll sand bath in there because that sand that I've got all in there has gotten a little dirty and stuff, but there's DE in it. So a lot of them go in there and do their sand bath in there. That's why I'm thinking I want to do like a sandbox, but a longer one, about, you know, kind of like this size, and do it inside the chicken run for the winter. Huh, girls? But they will pick and choose their own places. What you doing, Frank? Are you behaving? Huh? I don't think so. Okay. I just did the basics because I've just got a lot going on. I'm not going to mop the coop out today. I'm going to try and get that done probably Wednesday or the weekend. And check the weather. And I may get the teenagers out here soon and put them in this kennel while I build out the shed. Because the less birds I have in there and the less things in my way, the easier I can work. Huh. Gotta get some more bungee cords and bungee cord the plastic down at the bottom there. But since it's going in that direction, which is a crossways, because that's all open up there, which helps with the cross breeze because you don't want to seal everything up. So, see, that's all open. So that helps to keep it dry in here. That's where Mommy Pooper scooped. You guys don't want to get in there. Okay, I'm going to go in the house, take a break, maybe fix me something for lunch. And check the weather. And by the time we get in the 30s again, the teenagers, which are at the beginning of their 6 weeks, 6, 7, so it'll be 7 or 8 weeks where it gets, about 8 weeks before they get really, starts getting really cold at night. And like I said, you know, I got that one heat lamp there. And then this has got plastic all the way around it except for here. But then it's got this plastic on this side. So it has. I've been coming out in the morning and checking. I know you want to get in your kennel, don't you? Don't you? You want to get in your kennel, don't you? Come on, you're a couple months old. You need to start staying inside the coop. I guess the big girls out there must have chased him out of that other kennel. I always tell the ones that raised together, stay together. Okay, yeah, they're a little upset with me. I won't let them in here, but they need to start learning, and I need this to be empty for a while. And through the winter, I may get some cheap, like that thin paneling that I've got there, and I may put some just across the bottom, just right here, just for that really cold breeze that comes through. But I got the plastic past the ground, basically, so it folds down onto the ground. So if the wind does come that way, it's not much is coming in. Just got a lot to think about. See how they create their own sandbaths? I need the little pebbles. Okay, I'm gonna leave. Oh no, you don't. Whew. You almost got me on that one. I wasn't paying attention. You no longer can go back into the kennel. You got to start staying in the coop at night. You girls hear me? Huh? You hear me? My small eggs, I feed back to the chickens. Not all of them. People say, well, you make them egg eaters. I've never had them break an egg in the box from eating them or anything. And they won't fool with the eggs unless you, because I bust them up and then throw it down on the ground. You got you pretty good, Peach. You got you the shell. Good girl. Eat that shell. It's good protein. Because most of the little ones I save to boil up for them and give them the boiled eggs back to them, shell and all. Crush them up, crush everything up together and feed that back to them. And then once in a blue moon, not every day, I'll throw a couple small eggs, you know, crack them on the wall or something and then throw them out there. But I do not have egg, you know, they don't bust no eggs inside the hen boxes. See, the Morans come in here when the girls are kind of busy doing other things and get their feed supplement. Huh. You're learning. You just gotta learn to sleep inside the coop at night now, okay? You're big enough. You're big girls now. Yeah. And we got about 3 more months, you start laying eggs. Okay, everybody's good. I'm going to get these eggs inside that I'm carrying in my shirt right now because I forgot my basket. Be nice. Babies are starting to venture out more. They are eating and drinking now. And I always grind up the grow out feed at first until they get just a little bit bigger, just so it's easier for them to eat. I see you looking up at me. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. I see you peeking around. And then my teenagers, or my toddlers, are down there, and they will be going out to the shed soon. Everybody's going to get moved around shortly. And then I got to clean this whole thing out. And I may move this to the garage, just to get the shavings and stuff out of my bedroom. And plus you're getting a little spunky anyway. If I had the shed all the way cleared out, I could put this in there, but it's a little cold at night for them. So, what? That's what they do when I put my hand down there. I'll pretend like I'm getting them. So, what? 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 I don't have anything. I don't have anything. You done had your wet feed this morning. Look at the shavings you got in your feet already. I just cleaned it out. Okay, I think that's the update on all the chickens around here. Yeah, it is.